Hey teachers, how are you feeling today? So today's video is inspired by one particular TikTok challenge that you can absolutely try with your students. Fun, creativity, and improv are all definitely guaranteed. So let's go. Our challenge today is the alphabet conversation challenge. Put your students into pairs, write some letters of the alphabet on the board, tell students to exchange a dialogue in which the first sentence they say must begin with the first letter of the alphabet, and the next sentence should be the next letter of the alphabet. Let me show you how. Let's say you begin with these. These are 7 letters, but you can go with more letters if you want, and you can go with different letters as well. Students have to make a conversation that actually makes sense using these 7 letters as their guide. Student A should start with the first sentence, and it must begin with letter A since it's the first on the board. Student B has to continue the conversation with another sentence that begins with letter B. Student A continues with C, student B replies with D, and so on and so forth till all 7 letters are used in the beginning of each sentence. Here are some different variations I think you should try. 1. Although it's kind of logical to follow the alphabetical order of the letters, you don't actually have to stick to it. For example, I like to write all letters on small pieces of papers, fold them, put them in a box, and ask each pair of students to pick 7 papers. Oh, I also write some letters twice, so I don't just write the 26 letters. I repeat multiple letters to make sure each pair of students has the same number of letters and therefore write the same number of sentences. Let's say I have 5 pairs of students. Each pair should pick 7 letters, so 7 times 5 equals 35. So I need 35 letters in total. That would work perfectly fine if you have a small class. But if you're teaching a large class, then instead of writing each letter separately on a piece of paper, have cards with the same number of your pairs. So if you have 10 pairs of students, you'll have 10 cards, write random 7 letters on each card, hold them face down, and ask each pair to pick one. 2. I usually give students enough time to prepare and write their conversations down before reading them out loud. However, if you're doing this with advanced learners, make them do it off the cuff. It's actually more fun and challenging, and students say the most random sentences ever when asked to improvise. 3. You can give students a certain topic or a given situation or scenario beforehand. For instance, you can tell them that these are your letters and your conversation should follow the theme of food. So all conversations have to be about food in a way or another. Then pick other letters and go with a different topic if your time allows. I like to challenge them with a certain setting, like this conversation takes place at the bus stop, or at a funeral, or any other idea you have. Last one, you might as well use this activity to review certain vocabulary words or grammatical rules with your students. Choose the letters and tell them that they have to use the past tense in at least 2 sentences in their conversation, or they must use at least 3 of these words. By doing so, we're not only letting them practice speaking and have lots of fun doing it, but also we're making them put what they learned in real practice. This is my own alphabet conversation worksheet. It's 10 pages. It has conversation on a variety of subjects with over 90 everyday English words. So check it out, links in the description. That's pretty much it for now. As always, you're welcome to stop by my TPT store when you need any ESL games and activities. I'll keep the link down below. Thank you for being in my channel today. Have a lovely rest of your day.